How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to play some spades, okay? Now, first off, before you even start, you want to make sure you have 52 cards. Let me repeat that. 52 cards. So you might want to count the cards first before you play the game so you can know that you got all the cards that you need. So this is what we're going to do. First, before we do anything, we're going to count the cards to make sure we got 52 cards. All right, now that's 52 cards, okay? Now I know some of y'all might not be able to count the 52, but you know, if somebody around knows how to count, make sure you guys got 52 cards, okay? Now I'm not knocking nobody if they don't know how to count the 52, but if you playing spades, you should definitely know how to count. Okay, so you got 52 cards. Now when you're dealing, you deal to the left. You always deal to the left. So you make sure everybody gets a card. Everybody should have 13 cards. So make sure everybody counts their card and they got 13 cards so it's not a missed deal. Okay, I got 13, so we're good to go. Everybody got their 13, so we straight. All right. Now, when you get your cards, you want to make sure nobody can see them. So you want to make sure that you hold your hand, you set your deck however you want to set it, or you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But you want to make sure nobody can see your hand. So make sure your hand is out of plain sight of anybody that's on the table. Now, before we start, when you bid, you guys make sure before you guys even play that you guys pick a number or you pick a score that you guys are going to. It could be any number. So it could be 16 books, it could be 21 books, it could be 10 books. Pick a number that you guys are going to, that you guys are bidding to before the game starts. That way everybody knows how many books you have to get to win. Okay. Now, some people don't even play like that. Some people play best 2 out of 3 games wins. Some people play just 1 game and you win. Everybody plays different. I'm not knocking nobody. Everybody plays different. I'm not knocking nobody, okay? That's not what I'm here to do, okay? I'm just here to show y'all how to play spades, okay? So at the end of the day, like I say, however you play, whether you bid or you play best 2 out of 3 or whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody plays different. Me personally, I like to bid. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was taught to play. So that's how I play. Now sometimes I'm around people that like to play best 2 out of 3, and that's cool too. I can do that too. It really doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as long as everybody having fun and everybody happy, that's all that pretty much matters. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short for the bull crap, okay? So next time you at a barbecue or you at a get together or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't know how to play before, now you can get involved, you know what I'm saying, and play some spades and have some fun. You don't gotta feel left out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you gotta go back in this video and you didn't pick up on something, you can always press rewind because I'm only gonna say it one time. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Whatever suit has been played, you have to play. So if I throw out a king of diamond, that's a diamond. So you have to throw out a diamond. If I throw out a 6 of spades, that's a spade. So you have to throw out a spade. If I throw out a club, 5 of clubs, you have to throw out a club because that's a club. So whatever suit has been played, you have to play that same suit unless you don't have it. But in some cases, let's say I throw out the 5 of clubs and you don't have any spades and you don't have any clubs, but you throw out a king of diamond. That this 5 of club will beat this king of diamonds because it's not the same suit. The only thing that would be able to beat this 5 of clubs was if you threw out a higher club or you threw out a spade. That's the only way. Okay. Now in spades, you have 4 different suits. You have diamonds, you have hearts, you have clubs, And of course you have spades. Now, they rank from top to bottom. Ace is the highest card on down. So you have your ace, then your king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, and so on. It goes all the way down to 2. Okay? That's where they rank at. You know what I'm saying? Ace being the highest on down to 2, the lowest in order. In every suit is like that. Okay, guys, I'm going to teach you guys about, you guessed it, cutting books. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Okay. Enough of the shenanigans. Okay, now, hypothetically speaking here, let's say a king of diamonds is led. So this is the suit, king of diamonds. But let's say I look in my hand and I don't have any diamonds. Okay, so if diamonds led and I don't have any diamonds in my hand, I can throw out a spade if I want to and cut that book and win that book. So he might have threw out the king of diamonds, but I don't have any diamonds in my hand, so I can play any card I want. And I choose to play a spade. And a 10 of spade beats a king of diamonds any day. Because always remember, spades beat any other suit. Spades trump any other suit. Always remember that, guys. So always remember, you can cut a book with a spade if you do not have that suit in your hand. Now let's hit the switcheroo and let's spin it around, and let's say you do have a diamond in your hand, but you choose not to play it. That is called reneging. That's what you don't want to do, guys, okay? So let's say somebody threw out a diamond and I have a diamond in my hand, but I choose not to play it, okay? Let's say they threw out the diamond and I have a diamond, but I throw out a spade anyway to try to win that book. That's reneging, guys. That's against the rules. That's what you don't want to do, okay? So let's say, like I say, they threw out a diamond. I have a diamond in my hand, but I don't play it, and I choose to play a spade. That's reneging. That's a quick way to lose, guys. That's what you don't want to do. Remember, if you have that suit, you have to play it, okay? The only time you can cut with a spade is if you do not have that suit in your hand. Other than that, you have to play that suit or it's reneging. So you always want to make sure before you throw a spade out there, because spades stick, remember to check your hand and make sure you don't have that same suit before you throw that spade out there and you cut it. Because if you throw that card out there and you got that diamond or whatever it is, club or heart, and you have that same suit, you have to follow suit or that's reneging. Remember that, guys. Now remember, in the beginning, before you guys even started playing, you guys should have picked the score you guys are going to. So let's say you guys were going to 16 books. Well, that's how many books it's going to take for the first team to reach for somebody to win. So let's say you and your teammate have 5 books at the end of the game. So you need to add that 5 to the score that you have. So if you got 5 books already and you got 5, that's 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. So you add that to that and you try to reach 16 before the other team makes it there and you win. Let's say you guys win 8 books, but you only got 6 books. That means y'all hit. So that means you would have to subtract that 8 from your score. If you got 0, then you are going to the negatives. If you got 8 books, but you win 4 books, you would only write down that 4 books because that's the score that you bid it. That's the amount of books you and your partner decided before y'all played that hand that y'all was going to get. So always remember, what you bid, that's what you write down, whether you subtracting or adding. So like I say, you basically trying to make it to them, to whatever amount of books you guys decided to go to. Like I say, in this case, it's 16 books. So whoever gets to 16 the fastest wins. Some people play, you know what I'm saying, like the old man was saying, whoever wins the most games, 2 out of 3, best 2 out of 3. You know, everybody plays different, but if you bid it, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the game, you know what I'm saying, you add up your books, and however many books you got, you know what I'm saying, that's what you write down. Like I say, if you win 5 books and you guys end up getting 8 books, you know what I'm saying, you write down that 5. You don't write down 8, you write down 5 because that's what you said you was going. So it's important to bid your hand and not underbid and not overbid. It's a strategy to this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you want to play your cards right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and when you get a little better, you will count cards and count spades and how many spades was played and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a strategy to it. But for now, this is just the basics. You know what I'm saying? And how to play spade. No doubt.